The Southern California coastline on a great day for baseball in Orange County. The Mariners and the Angels are coming up next. Just off the Orange Freeway, there's a look at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Opening day behind us, it's Game 2 of the regular season between the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a moment to look at our two starters here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
The guys will have much more to talk about as the night progresses, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners, as their order will read like this. They tee it up against a now two-time All-Star, the hard-throwing left-hander C.J. Wilson. Willie Bloomquist will move towards the batter's box as we're just about set to get underway tonight. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one.
First pitch, 7:07.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped right off our home plate umpire, and with no time to react, that is tough duty back there. Let's hope he's okay. 2-2 pitch on the way. 3-2 now as Wilson runs the count full. Now a ball hit high and deep out there to left center field. Trout is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. So good work there by Wilson to take care of the leadoff man. And with that, let's give you a look at the way the Angels match up defensively. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Brad Miller will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And that's inside, looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And this is knocked down on the mound. Robinson Cano We'll dig in now with the runner on base. And you know, Eric, after the error, he's got to be careful out there on the mound.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to let errors go as it is, but when it's your error, way tougher. You feel like you need to make amends on your own, and that can get you into even bigger trouble.
Lays off 1-0. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
And there he goes towards second. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this is a fair ball as it heads toward the 330 sign in right. And the opening salvo is fired here as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, he gives this ball a pretty good ride. No shot to get this one, as it's going to wind up hitting on the track and one hop in the wall out there. He's going to wind up pulling into second with an RBI double.
Corey Hart will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. For Cano, he's at second with his second double of this young season. And he goes the other way with the fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Trout will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
I think at first he probably had thoughts about tagging up here, but there's that old baseball adage, don't make the last out of the inning at third base. So staying at second, probably the right call.
Justin Smoak will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
Yeah, sometimes you give a power hitter like this a fastball at eye level and he just can't help himself.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here's Wilson's 1-2 pitch. Grounded, foul. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Mariners pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up, and the M's are off to an early 1-0 lead. Starting lineup for the Angels is there on your screen. They'll tee it up against a surprise third-place finisher in the 2013 AL Cy Young Award balloting, the Japanese-born right-hander Hisashi Iwakuma. And the Mariners defensively would look like this behind him. Eric Ibar will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
And leading out for the Halos, the shortstop, Eric Ivar.
Swing, and he pulls the fastball that time high in the air toward fairly deep right center. Hart is there to make the catch, and it's a one-pitch out to start the home first.
Oh, it makes such a difference here when you play during the day versus playing at night. 6 hours ago, this might have split the gap, but here it hangs up just long enough for him to run it down out there in right center field.
So one away here with the bases empty, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. And they guessed right on the bunt, but this is going to be close. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Pretty nice way to start your evening. 2 pitches, 2 outs. You can bet pitch count will not be a factor if he can keep that pace up.
Mike Trout will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Rolled softly down the line, and that is a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And he reaches for one, but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. Angels are gone in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Franklin Gutierrez leads things off now in the top half of the second. First pitch coming from Wilson. Now a ball hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Kyle Seager will stand in. A couple of hits in that ball game last night. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Come on, Blue, that was a strike.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
And you know, this has been a really good approach out there on the mound. He's keeping the ball down, and he's not missing by much. But he is behind in the count, so you wonder if he's going to have to challenge right here.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And he goes the other way and hits this ball high in the air and deep to straightaway left. A leap by Hamilton, but this ball is gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Kyle Seager. And the M's have taken a 3-0 lead.
Oh, and you know what? I think he's going to kick himself out there in left field when he watches the tape replay and realizes just how close he came to robbing this home run. I don't think he quite got the timing down right, because if he had, I think he makes this play. Instead, this is going to sneak over the wall for a home run.
Logan Morrison steps in now.
Batting 8th, left fielder, Logan Morrison.
And a ball 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Just overmatched him there.
Fouled back. Right field. And a diving effort, but this will just tip off his glove, and that's a base hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Easy, just settle down now.
J.B. Shuck is on now as he'll take over in right field following the injury.
Number 3, J.B. Shuck.
Mike Zunino digs in at the plate.
Batting 9th, catcher, Mike Zunino.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Morrison off from second. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. But Ibar is there to pull this one in, and that becomes a tough first out.
Well, don't worry. I'll tell you, if you keep hitting the ball like this, sooner or later it's going to even out as the season goes on. Just a little unlucky right there as he hits that ball right at him.
Willie Bloomquist will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
Get out of here, Mariner.
And a curveball in for a strike.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Inside and low, 2-1. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
Well, he just hasn't been able to find any kind of groove out there. Hasn't been able to hit his spots. And now at 3-1, he's put him in yet another great hitting count.
And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Well, when you're already in a deep hole, the last thing you want to do is keep digging. But the walk here is only going to make things worse.
Brad Miller will try it again. He reached on an error and came around to score his first time. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
And, you know, this was not one of those 3-2 start the runners kind of a deal. This looked like a straight double steal or maybe even a hit and run thrown in there. And it's going to wind up at least a partial success for these guys because the runners do move up, albeit on the ground out.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano, will stand in. An RBI double to his credit the first time around. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
And this is a spot where you got a chance to put away a team early. So this becomes a very important at-bat for both teams.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
It shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
A little bit outside, 2-1.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. Well, they should.
Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here, 3-1. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. On to first with it is Pujols, and he steps on the bag for the third out. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 3-0 Seattle. Albert Pujols will start things off in the bottom of the second.
First baseman, Albert Pujols.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Josh Hamilton will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
Hamilton! 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 Hamilton!
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Your turn, Josh.
And this ball will be chopped foul. And this is fouled straight back. Ready with another 0-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Wow, that's just unfortunate right there. Let's take a view at this play from upstairs. As you can see, there's only one guy on the left side of the infield. He's got big gaps to both the left and right side of the third baseman over there, but he hits it pretty much right at him.
Raul Ibanez will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. And here's a called strike now to the 41-year-old vet. It's 0-1.
Come on, Angel! Here we go!
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Yeah, Angels! All right, Angels!
2 out, nobody on. Down low again, it's 2-1.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers. But he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
Come on, let's get a hit. Here we go.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
Come on, Angels, let's go, let's score.
The 3-1 is on the way. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
David Freese will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. First pitch coming. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Angels leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Corey Hart is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Now for the Mariners, right fielder, Corey Hart.
Now the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey up! Try opening your eyes for the next pitch!
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
Ice cold soda.
Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Kendrick. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
First baseman number 17, Justin Smoke.
Justin Smoke will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And he takes ball one.
1-0. What are you, crazy, Blue?
Fouled straight back. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. Now a ball hit down the line in the air. This has a chance, and oh, it's high off the foul pole for a home run. A solo shot here off the bat of Justin Smoke, as the Mariners have opened up a 4-0 lead.
And that's already 2 home runs he's coughed up here in the first 2 1/3 innings. He's not fooling anybody out there, and they just keep pouring it on.
Franklin Gutierrez will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. The guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
Kyle Seager will lead things off. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third. Ball 1.
Oh, that doesn't do it. Mariners, boo!
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Let's go, LA!
Seager will wait on the 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Probably his best located pitch so far. Right on the outside corner, and that's the spot he's going to need to start finding.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 2 out, nobody on. Another 1-2 delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, sort of a pesky at-bat up there. You know he'd just love to fire one more fastball by this guy and be done with this inning.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Shuck will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mariners get 1 courtesy of this Justin Smoke at-bat. Bottom of the third coming up. It's 4-0 Seattle. J.B. Shuck makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Right fielder, J.B.
Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Yeah, jumping on the first pitch of the inning there. Gave it a pretty good ride, but in the end, winds up being a pretty routine first out.
So there's the first out here in the Angels' third. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Iannetta. First pitch coming. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
In there, 1-1. Angels still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And oh, that drilled him pretty good as the ball squirts off toward third. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Eric Ibar. And here's the first pitch. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. And Ibar will lay off that one. It's even at 1-1. Now he runs up and gets this one down. And they will not get Ibar. He's aboard with a bunt single.
Up next for the Angels, second baseman.
Howie Kendrick will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first offering. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And Kendrick gets the hands through quickly there, but a little too quickly as this will find the seats. Foul. Ibar on at first, and now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Swinging a hard liner to center field, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And now he has some trouble with it in center. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1, and he is in there with a double.
3-2, he gets a head start over there at first base, and it's going to wind up paying dividends. He's able to come all the way around to score on the double.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Well, for Kendrick, that's his first double of the year here on the young campaign. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Hey, don't get caught looking.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
And this is bounced weakly down the line, a foul ball. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Swinging a rocket to third, right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Logan Morrison will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Logan Morrison.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Come on, that was a strike.
Now a drive that'll carry over the head of Ibar into left center, a base hit.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. And that's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Mike Zunino will stand in. A line-out victim his first time.
Shut them down now. Shut them down.
Runners on the move for second. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. A look at Morrison. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Kendrick on to Pujols, and it's a double play.
That's always a big danger when a ball gets hit as hard as this one was. You can see him at first, and by the time he tries to reverse his course, it's just too late.
Willie Bloomquist will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. First pitch coming from Wilson. Now here's a fastball from Wilson as he gets ahead 0-1.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Shuck is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mariners go down quietly there as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Albert Pujols will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Albert Pujols.
Now the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1. And now here's a swing and a ground ball to third. And the catch is made, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 32,
Josh Hamilton will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
1 strike offering now to Hamilton. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. And Hamilton swings and misses that time on a good pitch, and he's gone on strikes for out number 2.
Now batting.
Raul Ibanez will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. First pitch coming. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Let's go. Come on, Anaheim. Here we go.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a ball there to Ibanez. The count's even at 2-2.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
swing and a hard hit ball to second. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Yeah, he had a chance to put him away. Had him down 0-2. Tried to get him to chase a couple of times, but he wouldn't do it. And he winds up making contact on a good pitch there.
David Freese will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taken 2.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
J.B. Shuck will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
Come on now. Come on, Angels, let's go.
And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Four to 1 our score as we play inning number 4. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Angels strand a couple. They trail it 4-1. Brad Miller will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
Designated hitter, Brad Miller.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, you're not going to get that call if you've been all over the place. Now, if I'm pitching, I want that call, but at this point, he hasn't earned it.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. And this is going to be a foul ball. Swing and an easy one for the first baseman. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
And for a first baseman, if the most direct route is to just tag the guy, that's what you do. There's no sense in trying to throw it to your pitcher or your second baseman covering, especially if you don't have to.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano.
Go, Angels!
out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. And Pujols won't get there. This is a fair ball.
You could see him just basically jumping at that first pitch. He pulls it into right field for a solid base hit.
Corey Hart will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Cano holding. Here's the pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
He can hit the heater, baby. Hey, he's gonna steal.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2.
Yeah, looked like he guessed right on 2-1. That was a good time to swing for the fences.
Here we go.
The 2-2 coming. And he strikes him out here. And we get word in the booth that that is career strikeout number 1,000. Good round number there. And there's a nice little milestone for him. Career punch-out number 1,000. Way to go.
Well, it may not seem like a big deal, but he's going to join a group of pitchers smaller than you might think. Only about 500 pitchers in the history of the game have recorded this strikeout milestone. So he's got to feel pretty proud he's now joined that group.
Justin Smoke will dig in. A home run his last time.
Here we go, guys. Swing.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second, so there are 2 on now with 2 away.
A good job here. He stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Now Mike Scioscia's up out of the Angel dugout on his way to the mound. And the change is in the making here. That's going to do it for C.J. Wilson. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Joe Blanton is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Franklin Gutierrez. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Fouled back. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. And Freese won't get a glove on this one. It's a fair ball. And the run will score from second to make this a 5-1 game now.
Boy, he comes through with a 2-out, 2-strike RBI. That's a real confidence builder right there. And conversely, that's very deflating if you're out there on the mound.
Kyle Seager will stand in. He homered back in the 2nd inning of this one. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Hamilton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mariners forced to settle for one. Home half of the fifth coming up. The Mariners lead it 5-1. Chris Iannetta will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Come on, Angels, let's go.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And here's a fastball called for strike 2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Here we go.
And this will be fouled away. Now another 0-2. And here's one that misses, so the count runs to 1-2 now on Iannetta.
I think he had him flinching on that one. That nearly came back to the inside corner.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Now the pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
And now on the mound after the leadoff walk, you put yourself in a situation where you're going to give these guys a good chance to get that run right back. I mean, here's where he'll need to try to get the next guy to hit something on the ground.
Eric Ibar will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And looks like one's all he'll get as he holds onto the baseball after the takeout slide.
Well, this is a pretty smart decision here at second base. He's got that clock running in his head, so he knows he's about to take a shot. So at that point, why risk throwing this ball into the dugout or into the 10th row? He just absorbs the hit, and he hangs on to the baseball.
So a runner on first with one out now. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there. And you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
1 run on 3 hits. 1 error for the Angels so far. Here's a look over to first. And the runner back safely. Late swing here as this is pushed softly over toward the right side. On to Smoke, but it's too late as he'll get just the 1.
Now batting, center fielder, Mike.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Low with the splitter, ball 1.
One ball, no strike.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
Big pitch to Trout, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And Hart will make the play, and the inning is over. Angels strand 1. They're down here 5-1. Logan Morrison will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Left fielder, Logan Morrison.
Throw it by him.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Terrible call, out.
And look out as this bat shatters on impact. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
This is a pretty simple play for a catcher right here. It's a nice pitch, and it looks like he might have chopped it right down off a home plate. You can see the catcher get out of his crouch, take it on one big hop, and then just make the good, strong throw to first to get him easily.
Mike Zunino will stand in now. He's lined out and hit into a double play in his first 2 trips. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Willie Bloomquist.
Willie Bloomquist will stand in. He flew out his last time up. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There to get it is Kendrick. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Albert Pujols will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run, that's it.
Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close.
The left fielder, number 32, Josh Hamilton.
So one gone here, and that'll bring up the powerful Josh Hamilton. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
There's that splitter again. Seems to be getting better and better as the game goes on.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
Here we go!
Full count pitch on its way. And they won't come into Hamilton there as it misses for ball 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Raul Ibanez will dig in. He singled his last time around.
Need a base hit here!
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, that was kind of surprising to see him stealing anyway. It didn't really look like he had a great lead at all, and they throw him out by a country mile.
I got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up, way up there on the infield. Bloomquist will put this one away, and the side is retired. Angels held in check there. They're down 5-1. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. The Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th, but before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. Brad Miller will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Designated hitter, Brad Miller.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Shut him down now.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And this ball swung on and hit on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
And as a pitcher, you always have to remember that once you let go of the pitch, you've got to become an infielder. Here's a guy that fields his position well, so he's in great position to spear this thing and then get the easy out at first.
Robinson Cano will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Wow, a real sharp break to this thing. It's a slider. He starts it out over the middle of the plate. Now, the hitter thinks he's got something that he can handle, and then this thing just makes a beeline right for his hands. That is a tough pitch.
Corey Hart will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Five runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3. Here's a ground ball to first. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Mariners are down in order. They're up 5-1. David Freese will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Third baseman, David Freese.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Well, the guy you see right there calling the shots has opted to roll with his starter here to begin his half of the 7th.
And that pitch count is a concern, so he may get the chance to finish this inning off and then call it a night.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Oh, another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's thrown a bad slider tonight. Every one of them has had a ton of movement.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Three and 1 now. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Once again, a 3-2. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And there to take this one in is Cano for the first out.
Boy, that's just another off-balance swing right there. Not only are these guys light on hits, they're not even making solid contact right now.
J.B. Shuck will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Doesn't want any part of the curveball either. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, and if anything, he's looking stronger than ever here in this 7th inning.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Okay, be patient.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Let's show him.
Opposite field to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Chris Iannetta will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch on the way. Now a ball hit sharply on the ground to third. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down here 5-1. Justin Smoke will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Here's the first pitch to him. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
Come on, quick it back.
And And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Franklin Gutierrez waits on deck.
Here we go, guys.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Swing and a miss as he was way early on that one. 3-2.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And the payoff pitch is reached for and sent on the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The center fielder, number 21, Franklin Gutierrez.
Franklin Gutierrez will step in, an RBI single this last time around. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2. And he watches this one in there for a high strike. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
And that's a nice comeback from down in the count, 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
Kyle Seager will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Now here's the first pitch. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Danny Farquhar will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Danny Farquhar.
Eric Ibar will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Number 2, shortstop Eric Ivar.
Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that gets through into right as he starts the inning out here with a leadoff single.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Howie Kendrick will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. There to handle it is Hart, and there's your first out.
Now batting, center fielder,
Mike Trout will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Now here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to take it is Zunino, and there are 2 away now.
And that's telling of how they've swung the bats. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Albert Pujols will stride in, grounded out his last time through. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
And this offense has just been stuck in neutral. Even when they get a guy on to start the inning, they've got nothing to go with it.
5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. We'll see Logan Morrison start things off when we come back. It's the M's 5 and the Angels 1. And there is Logan Morrison. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Logan Morrison.
Come on now, let's get a K right here.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. And the leadoff man retired here to kick off the 9th.
The catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Mike Zunino will stand in. He flew out his last time up. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. One out, nobody on. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth.
Let's analyze this swing on Swing Track. This pitch is away, but you'll see him swing inside the ball to try to pull it. You got to take that the other way.
Willie Bloomquist will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Hey now.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. You just fire that thing in there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Trout is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mariners are down in order. They're up 5-1. Josh Hamilton will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
Left fielder, Josh Hamilton.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Swing and a shot towards second. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Raul Ibanez will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Here's the first offering. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Here's the 1-1. And a pretty feeble effort that time as this is tapped in front of the mound. And this is knocked down on the mound.
Well, in most cases, once he kicks this thing, it's going to be a sure error. But luckily for him, he's got a diesel tanker headed down the first baseline. So he's able to gather this thing up and still get the out at first.
David Freese will stand in as their last chance now. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Fielded there by Bloomquist. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Mariners have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. He gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 outs. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Mariners win it 5-1. Good night from Anaheim.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Angels, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening. And please drive home safely.